Hello friends, my name is Precious Dunamis. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe. I want to share thoughts with us today how to intensify your joy. I know many of us are having issues with surrounding issues of depression. The economy is not good, it's not favorable. And many of us have quite a number of issues around that. And so it's stealing your joy. When you look at all those circumstances around you, you are so disturbed such that in a manner that you are very perturbed. Most times you get to think all over it and then have sleepless nights. And then you talk to friends about it. Probably you even pray about it and all of that. And I want to share something around this thought. Because most times when you want to look at your problems, they have a possibility of becoming bigger. When you look at your problem, they get bigger than you thought. When your effort, your focus is directed to your problems, there is a very heavy possibility they get bigger. But when you lose essence of that problem and be happy regardless of how it is, you are trying to tell the devil that, oh, in as much as this is a matter over my life, I don't allow it to get into me. In such doing, you're already prevailing over the situation. I heard of a story of a pastor sometime in the past. And then this pastor, they told him there was some sort of manipulation downstairs. He was upstairs. And then he came down and then, to see what was going on. And then he came in there. He saw some manipulations from satanic operations. And then he was like, oh, is that it? Is that it? He went up and never thought about it. Such things could give the devil a signal that, guy, this is not person you should toy with. Because when you have built your mind around, that this point of joy, regardless of how it is, the devil can never break you. Because he will see that what he's doing, he's not getting into you. So possibly, he will reduce. In fact, he will absolutely stop manipulating you. Because there's something about joy that breaks manipulation. Do you understand me? Regardless of how they are going through, regardless of how it is, how difficult it's been over the years, there is something that should come from your spirit. That is the joy of the Lord. The Bible said, for the joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I don't know what is your strength, but for us who are persuaded in our spirit that the joy of the Lord is our strength. The joy of the Lord is our strength. Regardless of what I'm going through, regardless of the difficult times. David went through a difficult time that he was in the cave of Adullam. He said, the Lord is my shield, my glory, and the lifter of my head. Do you understand that scenario? So don't allow your problem break you. Your problems are not enough to break you. In fact, as a matter of fact, God made you stronger, very much stronger than your problems. So don't allow your problem get into your life. You are better than it. You can command your problems and then they have no hold over you. But the time you keep pushing yourself to think about your issues, the heartbreak, the years you have invested in the relationship, and then it's not coming the way you want it, how much money you've invested in the business, and it's not coming, like, you keep depressing yourself. And in such manner, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, right? So there's something, this heart is very technical. If you don't manage it effectively, you will see that through times you get depressed and you get used to the depression. But there's something about joy. When you have this joy, it comes from inside. Regardless of what is going through around you, there is this inner feeling. There is this contentment. There is this outflow of life through you. And most time people ask, you don't look like what you are going through. Listen, you don't need to look like what you are going through. You don't need to look like what you are going through. If God has given you life, there is a future for you. There is a prospect for you. Regardless of what it looks like you are going through, there is a prospect for you. Just keep faith and keep moving. Keep faith, keep moving. You will see thus far how God must have helped you. Men and brethren, I am concerned about what steals your joy. Don't allow anything steal your joy again. Don't allow that relationship steal your joy. Don't allow that situation, that money problem steal your joy. There is a kind of happiness you have. It stirs up faith within you. In as much as these things are there, this joy brings a conviction that, yes, it is true I'm going through this, but God is coming through for me. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So in such ways, God is always, He will always be there for you. He said, I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. That scripture should bring so much joy to your spirit, such that your pursuit henceforth will be that the joy of the Lord is my strength. I'm praying for you sincerely from my heart. Whatever that is causing your unhappiness, whatever that has taken your joy, God is restoring you. That joy again will come back, because you need the strength. If the joy of the Lord is your strength, there is nothing the devil can do to break you, because whatever thing he can do, you have seen it all. And then you don't allow you don't allow those things to steal your joy, right? I trust that God has helped you, and I know you are on your way to days of betterness. You're on your way to days of favor, days of increase, days of God's faithfulness, and He will not stop until you look like it. So the only thing you keep doing, keep pressing for joy, regardless of what the situation is giving. Keep pressing for joy, and I know the Lord will bring you out of whatever situation. He will never leave you. Don't forget, He won't forsake you. God bless. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe, and I'll see you some other time in this series. The joy of the Lord is your strength. I remain your friend and your brother, Precious Dunamis. God bless you.